Okay. My name is Gall. I'm an assistant professor at Portland State University in the Department of Mechanical and Materials Engineering. And in my teaching and research, I study primarily indoor air quality, but indoor air quality is strongly influenced by the surrounding environment. And so much of the research we do investigates how outdoor environments affect indoor environments and the air quality in the indoor spaces where we spend nearly all of our time. Yeah, that's a really good question. I mean, I think there, as I understand, I mean, the sort of argument for green roofs often takes the idea of, that there are a suite of ecosystem services that green roofs provide to cities. Um, and I'm not an expert in stormwater, treatment benefits or, sort of other environmental benefits. I think the air quality impacts of green roofs are going to be small. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend, that green roofs be rolled out and that you expect that a city's air quality problems are going to be solved. That's just not going to happen. Um, so I do think one, I'd like to see sort of robust accounting of different aspects of the ecosystem services side that green roofs provide. I think there is some literature out there on that, but I think there's more that needs to be done there, with sort of an honest, critical accounting of what is the impact here, both at the city scale and then also at the building scale. I think that area of research, I won't say it's mature, but it's happening. What I think there's less on is sort of I hate to use the phrase, but less hard sciences type analyses and more to the sort of the sort of human element of what we should be designing buildings and cities to do and before. I think, you know, up until now, maybe I've come across as a little bit down on green roofs, but I love green roofs. I mean, I think there's one silver bullet reason that we should be installing green roofs, and that's because I think they're attractive and they're places that, if they're designed for it, I would want to go and spend time there. If I'm working in that building, if there was a green roof facility on the ceiling or on the rooftop that was essentially like a park that I could have easy, ready access to, I think that's a real benefit psychologically and potentially in other ways. But I think there needs to be some research about, what are these sort of more human emotional benefits that can be associated with, spending time in nature and providing visual complexity. If someone looks out the window and sees a cityscape that's filled with greenery as well as sort of urban hardscape, um, what does that do to people's perceptions of their environment and their mood and their productivity and their psychological health? I think there's things there to investigate, and a lot of it's sort of based on my personal experience, but I think there's something there.